Dancing with Startups essentially brings the biggest corporations in the world together with emerging growth companies that have technology, services, solutions that large corporations need to look at. So it's a big process. It's not just getting together and having a meeting. There's a whole vetting process where the Exelon management team and myself and others look at the different types of companies that you want to look at in different parts of sectors, different industries, different geographies around the world. So today was the first one to kick off at 1871, which is one of the largest incubators in the United States.
When you're in a big company like Exelon, you're kind of shielded from the startup world. And just to kind of get in front, see what the ideas are, and then it just triggers not only what they're doing, it triggers what you can be doing differently in your own environment.
You remember that commercial for the Roach Motel where it says roaches come in and they never leave? That's basically what your messages are like. They never go anywhere. They're static. What ConversePoint wants to do is make your inbox dynamic. So messages actually should leave when they're dead, or if the issues are resolved, or you're not the person in the best position to respond. So what we really want to do is take a dumb inbox, make it smart.
Data entry is very burdensome. Keystroke error, admin overhead is quite large. You combine that with commercial real estate, which is constantly changing, and you have inaccurate and outdated information. What we do is we take the gold standard for property information, which is the property brochure tear sheet that is created for every property, and we use patent pending algorithms that extract the information directly from that property brochure.
I was thinking of property management that we own and maintain, how we can get additional data on a lot of the properties that we own.
These guys here at 1871 are very innovative and creative and are looking at problems differently that a larger company just hasn't acquired or figured out how to take that technology. By us working with 1871, we're able to hear some of those concepts and stories directly from the people who are creating these technologies.
Alertcaster is really focused on the machine-to-machine industry, where we are able to monitor multiple sensors along a series of points and to be able to send out alerts, email, text, phone call, or a real-time dynamic dashboard, so you can be able to monitor what's going on in the field at any one time.
What we heard today, we might be able to take those 10 companies and pretty quickly score them where it's low effort, high impact, at least from a pilot perspective. So then prioritize from that. Because you're going to have 1,000 ideas and 1,000 different things. So we're going to have to find the right scoring mechanism. We've already started developing that, and we'll probably run these guys through that.
Found a great opportunity. We've chasing it down fully. Small businesses getting access to LED lighting. We installed LED lighting for free for a customer, then we finance it. We charge them a small amount, a small subscription. We call it subscriptionlighting.com. That's lower than the energy savings each month, making it a really easy decision for the customer to retrofit their entire restaurant. Helping commercial businesses and basically every single consumer of Exelon power reduce their energy. I'm capturing part of the value in that energy efficiency, which I'm sure is of interest to Exelon.
Part of what we're driving here is that cultural change. Employees always look, particularly at executives, and say how they're spending their time. If they say, hey, go be innovative and go think about things differently, and then we're spending 99% of our time on the core business, they're going to spend 99% of their time on the core business. So part of this is demonstrating that culture change.
Utopia is an engagement and motivation platform using gamification, points, badges, leaderboards, to empower users to do amazing things and rewarding them for it. So Exelon can use this to increase their impact in the community and better engage their employees and reward all of these people for the great things they do. And then it can be pushed out to all their social networks with Exelon's brand on it.
A lot of these today, it was hard to know what they actually did. And a lot of the questions were actually, what do you do?
We believe that now is the time to use technology to unleash the potential of people. We do this by creating beautiful, customized visualizations of people on an internal team or at an internal corporate meeting. We've already seen you have some amazing talent at Exelon. What we will do is make visible that talent so you can connect deeper, discover faster, and align stronger.
Discover what?
About each other. So quite often in an organization, there's somebody who knows the other people. It's like, I've got this problem. It's like, you need to speak to Jane, because she's got the answer. That's what we mean by discover. Some people know this. We make it easier to discover them.
we kept all the startups in the room together because we wanted them to learn from each other, and I got a lot of pushback on that, and then they all stayed, and they all thanked us and said, wow, this was not only helpful for Exelon, this was helpful for us, we need to grow too.
We have a small team. We do OT consulting for data science solutions. This includes data analysis, visualization, and just general consulting and problem solving. So it could be something like measuring the response of an email campaign. It could be looking at uptime, finding the sources of problems. It's anything where you have lots of multidimensional data that you want to boil down and create a concise result.
Elevate helps companies come up with innovative information technology solutions. We believe that Exelon should become a data center player and help deliver digital energy. With our experience in the data center space, we believe that we can help Exelon with the technology and experience to become a very differentiated data center player.
I pitched today so that Exelon could get into the experiential marketing realm, and we would be the software layer that would help them prove ROI on that. I'm going to see Exelon join up with a huge festival and power the dance floor. So you guys would actually be the sponsors of the dance floor, and you would be creating a lot of energy that would be powering some of the digital billboards there. And what crowd noise would do is we would actually measure the engagement of the crowd with the brand.
Choose Energy is a national energy marketplace. Our analogy is we are orbits for energy. So we enable consumers to very quickly and easily find the best electricity suppliers for them and find the best plan for them and their household. The value that we can provide to Exelon, so we actually already have a partnership with Constellation, a formal partnership, and they're on our platform. But we can go above and beyond that, besides just sending them customers, to actually provide really insightful marketing and data analytics to improve their marketing spend.
Just what are your thoughts about how we get the Exelon culture to maybe be more entrepreneurial on the inside so they can dance with entrepreneurs on the outside?
There's two things we're doing. One is kind of bottoms up, one is top down, right? Bottoms up is this emerging technologies team that really starts to introduce new ideas, new technologies, and innovation and push on the organization. The other one is from a top down. Our CEO at our last leadership meeting of our top 250 officers, we had Rob Walcott from the Kellogg School come in and talk to us about innovation and change and the fact that there's disruptions going on in our market, and asking us, hey, you remember this company Kodak? And what happened to them, right? So you kind of remember, and then we had Jeff Immelt come in and talk to us about innovation at GE. And so we're trying to, you've got to match the processes and the opportunities with the culture. What you want to do is minimize the cost of failure, not the number of failures.
GE, one of the largest corporations on the planet, and even AT&T, who's opened up incubators in Silicon Valley and Tel Aviv and Plano, Texas, not quite the tech hotspot, but where they're outside of the company and they're bringing entrepreneurs in to develop new apps. So it's easier to develop apps than to reintroduce some new electrical technology. But so my view is if those two companies, some of the biggest, stodgiest, bureaucratic, structured companies in the world can do it, I think anybody can.
In 5 or 10 years, pick your time frame, we're going to be a Harvard Business School case. And either we'll have done it right or we'll have missed the boat. And things like this today are trying to get us on that path that when they write that business case, they're going to say, we did it right.
And a few of these tiny little entrepreneurs that were in the room today could be one of your next breakthrough technologies.
Yeah.
Could be the next
never know.
CEO of the company. Who knows?
Who knows?
Great.
Thanks, Dean.
Yeah,
thanks for setting it up.
Appreciate it.